So I'm here with the ladies of Sister Circle, the talk show to watch, hosted by four impactful, bold, and innovative, beautiful black women, media personality and TV personality and entrepreneur Quad Webb, Grammy nominated singer and songwriter and actress and TV personality Selena Johnson, multimedia personality and radio host and influencer Rashan Ali, singer, actress, TV personality, and entrepreneur Trina Braxton. How are you, ladies?
Oh, we're excellent. How are you?
Doing pretty good. I want to first thank you for talking to me. Um, so, Sister Circle has been the thriving force in female empowerment, unity, and overall beacon of inspiration. How does it feel to know that your platform has created this source for women everywhere?
I mean, it feels really good to know that we're reaching women and helping to uplift and build them emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and on an educational and educational wise. So I think for me, and this is Quad speaking, it's always great that when I'm out, I hear women say, my God, I tune in to Sister Circle every single day. You guys are so uplifting, empowering. You're very positive, and I learned so much with watching the show, and I'm not slighted on the entertainment. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, I mean, we would echo those sentiments exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Now, you ladies have become a huge success, and you're coming up on your 3-year anniversary. First, congratulations. Now,
Thank you so much.
coming up on 3 years, what does that say? What does that say to you, ladies, and your journey?
Well, we're actually in our third year as we speak.
Oh,
Third.
congratulations, you're here.
They don't like for it to call. Yeah, they don't like to call it season, but we're in our third year. It just speaks to the need of the show. I think more than anything. As Claude said earlier, when we're out and about, it's like people say, "I love you," because there's nowhere on television where you see four African American women with diverse backgrounds and varied opinions like we are able to present every day. And with that, we are able to present our varied opinions in a respectful way. So it speaks to the need. It speaks to what people are expecting from us.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we deliver that on a daily basis.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you ladies have interviewed everyone from Tyler Perry to Kevin Hart to Gabrielle Union. I want to ask you, what was your favorite interview, and what was the interview you were most surprised by?
Oh God! Oh my God! That's a trick question. Are you doing tricks today? But we've had so many guest friends. I mean, I got to tell you. I mean, we've had some phenomenal guests. I cannot say one has been better than the other because we gained so much from each of them. But something that I've been most surprised about. It's so crazy. You know what? No, I was surprised when Gabrielle said that someone had to pull her to the side because she was not being as open or as loving to another actress, up and coming actress who was up next. Because it was that small pool of roles, which made her feel that she was in competition with this person, and she was so grateful that she had an individual who was, I forget who she said, on her side. Hey, Jada? I'm not sure. I don't want to say Johnson. Jada. It was Jada? I don't know. I'm not sure, but it was somebody. Yeah, I can't remember exactly which it was that she said pulled her to the side and really made her get a hold of herself. And at that point, she knew that she had to deal with some inner things on her own, and that it was enough room for everyone. So I really liked that she was very open and vulnerable, and that's the type of environment that we provide here at Sister Circle. It's very, non-judgmental. It's open. We're not trying to throw anyone under the bus here. We're not trying to put anyone on the spot. And I think people love that and feel that energy that it makes them become even more open.
And I think that's you guys.
Yeah.
And I think that's your key to success as well, which is why everyone loves the show so much. Now, tell us about the Circle the Vote initiative. I know you ladies have been informing your viewers to be a part of this.
Well, it's really important that our viewers and the millennials feel the need for the black vote to be heard, not just during the time of candidacy season, but to just have it throughout your life. And, it's just very important that we know that the black person does not actually have the right to vote. It is an act, and as long as it's just an act and not a law or a bill, they have that wherewithal to pull that at any time. So it's important for us to know our knowledge, know our history, and know what our forefathers have done and those who have forged before us to go ahead and make sure that we have the ability to do this. And if we take that opportunity for granted, then shame on us. Mm-hmm. And I also want to add, this is quite because that was just Trina Braxton, but I also want to add that, our Circle the Vote campaign, it's not only focused on the presidential campaign. We also want to make sure that we really, really, really bring awareness to actually voting during those almost like the local local elections. So it's like 2 years after we may have the presidential vote, then we need to remember that 2 years later we have to go back out on the local level and vote. That's when we're putting our state senators in office, our governors in office, the school superintendents for our children. Exactly, and judges and all of those, like, that matters. These are the people who are on the ground, right, who are making laws right in your home state. That's right. Okay,
and that's where we feel it the most. Locally. I know we want to focus on the national, but our goal is, like Quad said, is to focus on those local elections, because that's where we feel the most impact. And what we've also done, in addition to Circle the Vote and kind of making sure it plays out on air the way that our promo is playing out, is teaching the people civics 101, like going back to the basics, because it's very important. I think we lose that along the way. We lose our knowledge. We get the knowledge for the test. We take the test and then we move on.
Yeah. Or we don't really take that information, the literary aspect, and actually apply it in the physical and in our everyday routine when we're going out and voting. And I think we definitely need to apply that. I think sometimes we just, like Rashan said, people just take a test and then it's over with, and then we really don't understand from that point on. But really, indeed, that information is just served as a base, and then we should continue to educate ourselves to know what's going on in terms of our legislation and politically as a whole.
Yeah. And bam, that was a great answer.
I love that. I love that. And I think with this initiative, it also just goes to show you that you ladies have created a platform that really does care about the community and where we're going as a nation. So I don't know if you ladies remember this, but I got to briefly speak to you ladies last year at the Black Music Honors, and I must say to the people listening that you could just really feel the energy, the chemistry, and the sisterhood between these ladies. So I want to play with you guys in your sisterhood. I have a game called Who's That Sister? So
that's cute.
so I'll throw some scenarios out there, and you ladies just let me know which sister would most likely do that action.
All right, sounds good. I like
that. So which sister is most likely to show up late to set?
Stop with this game. This game is horrible. It's already awful.
Okay.
But she always on it. But it's so funny. They're absolutely right, by the way. Let me just say that they're right. But I'm always on time, though. It's the funniest thing. It's like, you're late, but you're on time. Right. So it's interesting. But yeah, I would agree with them on that.
Okay. Who's the most adventurous or the most daredevilish?
Trina.
Yeah. I think it depends on the situation. Otherwise, I think it's fine. Yeah. You're right, Trina.
Yeah, it could be. That's a toss-up. It definitely ain't me. I'm going to stay right in the line.
When it comes to sports and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, but I'll go out there. I'm ready for it all. I'm like kayaking, jet skiing. It's whatever with me. Yeah.
That's a toss-up between Trina and Quad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love outdoors.
Okay. Which sister is most likely to know all the trap songs?
Rashan. Yeah, that's Rashan. That's me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Which?
That's hands down. Now, Quad will be in very close second.
Yeah, I'm in close second. But she got it. She's the reigning queen of all the trap music.
Okay. Which sister is always taking selfies?
You know I gotta say, that ain't me. If you were Selena. Probably Selena. That's Selena. Lena always gonna get a picture. Lena always be real pretty. Yeah, Lena gonna get a picture. That's Lena.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which sister?
What you get is what you get.
Which sister is the funniest?
Everybody has their own. Oh no, because I be talking real and everybody just laughing. Right. I mean, I'll turn up in public too. Yeah. Everyone has their moment. It depends on it's situational. Yeah. We all are very, very funny in our own way. Seriously.
Okay. One last one. Which sister would most likely run for president?
Oh no, probably Quad. I just want that responsibility. That might be me though. Yeah, that might be Quad. But then Trina will be her political advisor. Definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
Quad. No, we shouldn't say it like that, Quad. Right. Wait a minute. Okay. Right.
Okay, well, I thank you so much. This was the ladies of Sister Circle. Can you please let them know where they can follow each one of you and, again, how they can get with the Circle the Vote initiative?
Okay, so this is yours truly, Miss Quad. You can follow me on all social media platforms at Absolutely Quad. Absolutely Quad.
I am Rashan Ali. You can follow me at Rashan Ali.
And I'm Trina Braxton. You can call me on Trina Braxton 1. And you can get with the incentive on Sister Circle TV. And that's 1 with the numerical number.
And at Selena Johnson is simply at Selena Johnson on all her social media platforms as well. But at Sister Circle TV is where you can find us everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
And even more on the Circle to Vote campaign.
Yes, and YouTube. We have a very big presence on YouTube.
Well, I thank you so much, ladies, for talking to us. Wish you nothing but more success, much more blessings, and we thank you so much for talking to us.
All right. We're gonna take you up on all your success and the blessings.
Amen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Media Prince.